They say an apple a day keeps the doctor away, so I must be in pretty good shape then, because I'm standing here at Fuhrmann Orchard down in Scioto County, just miles away from the Ohio River. For nearly 70 years, this multi-generational fruit farm has been feeding the Ohio, Kentucky, and West Virginia tri-state area, all with family at its core.
We are one of the last surviving fruit growers in southern Ohio.
In agriculture, it's hard watching your operation become the last man standing. It's a story that's becoming all too familiar across the industry. For the Fuhrmanns, it's one done with family at its core.
I'm fortunate enough to learn probably 90% of what I know from my parents, and working with them is just awesome because we all see eye to eye. We grew up, we know the same struggles. We've been through the same hardships together, but we also know, we have an end goal that's, aligned with each other, dreams and all that.
That's Jeremy Fuhrmann. He's 26 and is Leanne and Paul's middle son. He's a fruit grower, farmhand, sales manager, you name it.
Mom and Dad own the farm, and I do all the dirty work they don't want to do, essentially.
Jeremy and his siblings mark the third generation of Fuhrmann Orchards. He says he wouldn't have had his upbringing any other way.
From a young age, working on the farm every single day, I realized, farming's my life, and that's what I've always wanted to do. I grew up with it. It's what I did all the time, whether it was wanting to go to a Friday night football game, but I had to finish packing apples with Dad or picking pumpkins or something, It's always been the center of my life.
Leanne grew up in northern Indiana on her own family's farm. Now, she's the main face at farmers markets across the tri-state selling their products. From May to August, Leanne goes to 3 a week on top of managing the operation at home.
I've been selling fruits and vegetables at a roadside stand since I was 6 years old. So this is just part of me.
And it's part of her children too, like her second oldest, Abby.
We have some customers that have literally seen me at 7 years old working at the farmer's market all the way till I'm 29 right now.
Abby is a teacher and lives in Philly. She flies home every 2 weeks to help out at the farm. When asked why she does it, her answer is simple.
My family is everything. We grew up very tight-knit. We lost almost everyone in our family. And just being able to be around each other and support each other and see how well we did every year was like, oh, we did so good with the pumpkins this year. Let's do it again next year.
The family has a 90-10 business reach. 90% of their product is for the retail store, and 10% of it is for wholesale, a switch they made about 10 years ago to capitalize on the direct-to-consumer retail boom. Although they say one day they hope to secure some bigger wholesale accounts.
We pick probably 2,000-3,000 bushel of grannies every single year. Well, that's not quite enough to really bust out some big wholesale orders. So what did I do? We planted another 3,000 granny trees and hoping to get another 3,000 bushel or more in the future, if not more. We're looking at getting yields up to about 800 bushel to the acre.
That strategy Jeremy is talking about is the product of high-density orchards. Essentially, it's more trees being planted closer together with a support system like a trellis. And they've already seen proof that it's working.
We average 230 bushel to the acre off first year producing fruit. These trees right here will have already topped off. They've hit their max in their lifetime at 300 bushel to the acre. So I've got 3-year-old trees that are producing the same amount as 18-year-old trees.
In the last 7 years, they've planted over 20,000 new trees with hopes of eventually hitting 30,000 bushel. When the orchard was in its heyday, they hit 96,000. It's a labor of love for them, but one they wouldn't have any other way.
And I thank God every day that we can do this. It's the way I grew up, and I'm paying it forward.
That's the goal. Growing good fruit, a good business, and a legacy that lasts. Reporting for the Ohio AgNet, I'm Morgan Anderson.